Hello and welcome to what is probably a very familiar sight to a few of you. A few of you have probably been here quite long enough, and that's a pretty good timing, I guess, for the start of the video. It's been a very long time. That's very, very obvious. But it's also been a very long time since you've probably heard anything from me in general. And that is basically what we're going to do today. I'm going to start this off straight up because some people are going to be here for other things. This video should be titled as such, but for those of you who aren't aware, this isn't going to be one of those kind of typical videos. We're not going to be building anything today, doing anything exciting. This is essentially just a video log, but instead of having to stare at a camera, because I really don't like doing that, I'm going to be digging. Just that. Mostly, I guess. So that side of things might not be too entertaining, but I don't know. I'm just gonna basically try and explain where I've been, why I've not been here, and what's going to happen in the near future, as best as I can. And I actually made a video the other day, about 3 or 4 days ago, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted to post it or not. And I was pretty sure I didn't, and so I didn't. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I wasn't in the best of places, that sounds a bit dramatic, I guess. I wasn't really in the best of moods to record at all, but I just really felt like I needed to do or say something because it's been so long. But it wouldn't have been fun to watch at all for anybody. So hopefully this one will be a little bit better than that one, at least a little bit. It shouldn't be as long either. I ended up rambling for a very long time. So I think, yeah, that's gonna go, that's gonna be tucked safely away in the recycling bin. But hey, here's the thing. It has been over a week now since I last posted a video. It's probably been about 2 weeks since I last streamed. For those of you who aren't aware, for those of you who aren't interested, I don't know. I started a new job, and the week before that I had training, so that's what's basically taken up the last 10 days. Well, probably a bit more than that, about 2 weeks. Before that, I worked at another place. I've just realised the biggest flaw with tearing this place out. They're all going to escape. You guys are going to have to go down one. Or I could just kill you all. I don't really need you. I think they heard me. Oops. Yeah, I used to work somewhere else, and I was basically told at that place that I either had to half my hours and swap my job role to something that I already had made very aware I didn't enjoy, or I had to leave, because that's the professional way to deal with anybody who you employ. And so I obviously couldn't afford to leave, so I stayed for the week or so until I could find myself a much better option. And I found myself an incredibly better option, and I'm really enjoying this new job. But the problem with it is it's extremely time consuming, and I mean extremely time consuming, and that's basically where I've been. I've been doing that on average. I have about 3 hours to myself when I get home, because I need to get up early, so I need to get to bed, and then I have a very long day, and by the time I get home, yeah, I've got about 3, maybe 4 at a stretch, it depends. On an average day, it's about 3 hours, and in that time, I need to find some food and just not be doing stuff for a little bit. I don't know how many of you work. I'm sure some of you at least go to school or something like that. I'm sure you know what it's like after a long day. The last thing I want to do is come home and do more. I just want to sit down, you know? I want to be able to enjoy something in my day. I can't just do that every day, of course. As much as I really enjoy it, I really enjoy being there, but it's not possible for me to make any sort of content whilst I'm there, obviously. So that's really the basics of it. I just haven't had the time at all. I mean, there are a couple of days, like the other day, I managed to get out fairly early. I didn't have to be in the next day till a little bit late. And so that was fine. I mean, I had the time to record, because it's not just sitting down and pressing record for 20 minutes and that's done. I need to, if we're going to be making an actual series, I need to plan, record, edit, render, and then I need to put it, once I've uploaded it, which also takes time, I need to make thumbnails, I need to add all the tags, I need to schedule it and everything. There's a lot more than just 20-30 minutes of actually recording, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware of that. But for those of you who aren't and wondering why I can't just take 20 minutes to do this, it's not 20 minutes. But hopefully this way will be a little bit quicker. I saw a video the other day about the codecs. Apparently, I'm trying out a different codec, so hopefully the video won't look bad, but it should mean my render times are a hell of a lot quicker, which would be very nice, because I don't even think I have a graphics card. Well, I mean, obviously I do, but I don't think it counts. It's a mobile graphics card, it really isn't much, so rendering a video is hard. It takes a long time, so hopefully this is going to cut down that time a lot. And that's going to bring me on to what is happening and what's going to happen in the near future. That is that you will be getting this kind of stuff. Assuming you want to have this kind of stuff or care at all. If nobody wants me to be doing this, then I won't do this. That's fine. But this is pretty much what I've got to offer, and that's basically almost vlogs, I guess. For the time being, it's not forever. Just for the short period of time, and I'll explain why in a second. But that's basically what I'm going to be trying to do. Assuming that I can render this video out fairly quickly, then I can do these once, twice a week. I reckon that's definitely possible. Good dead zombie. I reckon that's definitely possible. So that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to try and do. Now, obviously, this is going to rely heavily on your feedback. So if you are bothered in the slightest, or if you care at all, then just let me know somehow whether you want me to. Oh, blue. What's blue? Is that maybe that was speed? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna need your guys. Obviously, I'm gonna need your opinions, because if you guys don't want this, then that's fine, but I won't know that unless you let me know. So if you want me to be making these kind of vlog things, then I will happily do so. Assuming this is quicker than I thought, then I can probably get about 2 of these a week. That shouldn't be a problem. And that's just really until I can find something more suitable to my time frame. I'm thinking something along the lines of, if anybody remembers Reverie, the adventure map we played, that's the kind of thing I'm thinking of. If anybody knows anything like that, or just solid adventure maps with a cool story, or maybe small games that either are free or very cheap, because I don't get paid for a very long time because of the way I joined the company, but that's a separate story. If anybody knows anything like that, please let me know, because I really want something like that, because like I said, with all the planning and everything, it's not really possible for me to just do it. I can't do the typical episodes, and there's a bit more to it than that, really. I also don't really have much to record. I mean, there's the casual Minecraft single-player server, but it's this house. We're rebuilding this. We've built this before on camera, and that's all there is. There's really nothing else to be doing. We've got mob farms. There's just nothing really I know to do over there. Mine's the, if anybody didn't see the tweet, my whole thing got wiped, and I don't have the time to get back to where we were, and I don't want to make the same 4 videos again. I don't think that would be very interesting. And quite honestly, I think we spoke about this before. I'm over it now. I've done it. I've played it. It's fine. It's just, all my excitement is gone from all that. It just really kind of crushed that for me, which is a bit of a shame. And that leaves pretty much nothing. Basically, that leaves me with not really anything that I'm interested in playing right now. I do kind of want to finish Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I do want to finish that, but I'm going to save that until I've got a day off, which shouldn't be too far away, and I'm just going to live stream the rest of it, I think. And then I'll probably put that up on YouTube, because I know not everyone here wants to or can watch live streams or will be able to watch that live stream. So I'm gonna kind of split that into parts and just put the whole thing up. Just for those of you who do want to see the ending of it. I do feel bad, because it is fairly often when I don't finish series off like that, but it is honestly for the best, because otherwise the kind of videos I'll be making, if I wasn't enjoying it, is going to be terrible. There was something I said I'd come back to. Oh, my boots broke. There's something I said I'd come back to, and I don't remember what it is. I said I'd explain why in a second. I was going to explain why in a second, but now I don't know how to explain why, because I don't remember what I was talking about. That's fine. Let's just keep going. Maybe I'll remember. There is also a reason why I am on this server. Who wants to do this? Let's go, you Zumble. This, I haven't spoken to, well, the admin yet, because I haven't been able to. And I'm hoping that it is going to work out the way I think it is. Now, the problem with this server, for those of you who don't know or haven't been around that long, or, you know, haven't heard of this server, is called Omniworld MC. It's a public server, anybody can come and play. Obviously, if you're not a very nice person, don't bother, because you won't be around very long. It's great. There's great community and everything. It's just a very, very, very nice place to play. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool people on here. The problem is, 1.8 came out and everybody just wanted to play 1.8 and everyone went to play 1.8. But as I'm sure most of you who play this game or know this game are aware, Bucket didn't update, and nor did Spigot as well. I believe there was big problems, there was big like legal things going on between them and the developers at Mojang. And so none of that updated, which meant this server couldn't update, because the server's basically no griefing, no PvP kind of deal. It's just a good place for people to play and have fun, really, rather than like steal all everybody's stuff. And to keep it that way, we need the plugins. It can't be run without the plugins, of course. It wouldn't make any sense. And so the server's been on 1.75, 1.710. Or some 1.7, but I don't know why I'm trying to be so specific, for a little while. And that's obviously meant that the people who wanted to play 1.8 and anybody looking for new servers are looking elsewhere. So things kind of slowed down a lot. But I did see a tweet the other day that Spigot 1.8 has actually been released. So like I said, I haven't actually spoke to Omni yet. So I don't know how long it's going to be. I know he is going to upgrade the server the second he gets a chance to, of course, but I'm hoping that means it's going to be soon. So I'm just kind of having a look at what we did, because we did a lot of cool stuff on this server. We had a lot of fun, especially with the series. That was my first series. No, that's a lie. Volts was my first series, but that was my first. That was my first long running Let's Play. I guess Volts was sort of a 10-part thing. Volts was a hell of a lot of fun, but those videos are so embarrassing to go back and look at now. But yeah, that's why I'm on this server now, because I'm hoping, and like I said, I haven't spoken, please don't take this as word as gospel. I really hope I'm not kind of just throwing him in here, because it might not be true. I'm hoping that means it's not going to be too far off. So I'm hoping get a few people a little bit excited, because I don't want to finish this sentence, because if you put it on the internet, it's true, and I'm never hearing of it. I am hoping to continue this place, is what I'm hinting at, basically. But no promises, no promises, no promises. But yeah, I'm hoping that it will be updated soon. Of course, it's a public server, so if you guys want to come and join, I know quite a few of you actually play here already. So yeah, if you guys do want to come and play, do that. But I guess this video wasn't really supposed to be about this server. But I guess we're on the server, so I need to mention it. Yeah, so that's where I've been, and that's what's going on now, and probably in the near future. As for streams, I know there are some of you who just like streams, and you love the streams. I would love to stream. With the way things are working, at the moment, the average amount of time I would get to stream is probably about an hour. And I don't know about anybody else, but personally, I don't think that's enough to do anything in. I mean, what can we really do in an hour? It's not, I mean, some of you are going to see it as it's better than nothing. And I can kind of see that. And I kind of believe that, but at the same time, I don't know if it is. It's not about, I mean, it's different to YouTube, and I don't know Twitch that well at all. With YouTube, if I make a bad video, that stays there forever, and that is a bad mark on stuff. It's better to have less. It's quality over quantity. Whereas with Twitch, I feel like it's kind of the opposite. If I'm regular, it doesn't really matter what we're doing too much, as long as I have regular schedules and I'm present. I think that's really it. So I mean, yeah, sure, maybe an hour or so every now and then is good. But that's why learning this job has been very, very stressful. I'm still learning. I have a lot to learn, and it's maybe not so stressful, but it's been tiring. There's been a lot to it, and it's quite demanding. I can make some serious mistakes. I can cost some people some serious money, as well as getting in some serious legal trouble as well if I don't do or say the right things at the right time. There are some real consequences to not learning this properly, so it's quite a big deal, and I really enjoy it. And so I don't want to get fired or kicked out already. I'd like to stay in this place for quite a while. So it's not exactly... Oh, that was so close. Look at that, durability 1. Oh man, right, let me go and repair that. But yeah, I mean, I want to stay there. I want to learn this stuff properly. I want to get good at the job, so... I don't really know where I was going with that, but that made sense. There was a reason why I started that sentence. But there you go. That is pretty much where we're at. So streams might happen soon. I'm just waiting until... Oh no, Creeper, please don't. I'm just waiting until I'm much more settled in, really, is what I'm getting at. Once I'm more settled and happy with what's going on, I'll be more happy to... I won't be as worn out after it all, basically. I won't need to just stop thinking about things for like half an hour or an hour. I'll be okay to do that kind of stuff. Because it's you probably wouldn't believe it, but it's not as relaxing as it might look. It's very different to sitting down and playing a game. Very different, streaming that is, and recording videos as well. There's a lot more to it. It's a very different process. Obviously, streaming is a bit more similar, and like we could what I'm doing now could be streamed. This could be streamed. I mean, we're talking like an hour, so I probably wouldn't stream on the days I have work. I have 2 days off, and that's most weeks. And so I could probably stream one of those days. That's probably not impossible. And so we could get a nice 4, 5, maybe 6 hour stream in where we do this kind of thing. I'm literally just talking to you guys, I guess. Maybe we'll do something tedious. It all depends on what happens with series. If we get some series going, if we get anything started, if... I don't know what could happen, but... You know, we could do that kind of stuff. We could definitely do that kind of stuff. So that's something I would consider. But overall, I just kind of want your input, and I just kind of want you guys to know I'm not actually dead, to my knowledge. And I will be doing stuff again. I definitely will be doing stuff again. And it won't even be that far away. It's just been these last 2 weeks. The last week I had to be in London for like 8:30. And that's like an hour and a half. It's about an hour train journey to the place I had to go from where I am normally. And obviously I had to go during, I don't know, do other countries have rush hour? Is rush hour a thing worldwide? Basically the period where everybody is travelling to work, so everything is really busy. And London transport isn't the best. It gets very, very, very busy. And it was fun. It was a really great experience. I met some good people in it. It was a great thing to do. And I did get some, not really a qualification, but I'm certified to sell certain things now, which is kind of cool. I guess it's something for the CV. But yeah, it was long days, because not only did I have from about 9 till 6, half 6, I also had the hour to 2 hours of travel each side. That was a busy few days. This week hasn't been so bad. I've been working in the stores in the town near me. So that's been pretty good. They haven't been quite as long days. But they've still been fairly long. England, we tried very, very hard to do the whole Black Friday thing. People even tried to beat each other up over TVs and underwear and stuff. There's just not enough of us. We're never going to be as good as the Americans are. I don't even know what they do. But we tried, and so obviously the store I worked in tried as well, which meant a very, very early morning and a very, very, very late evening. But it's all part of the experience, you know. It's definitely a good experience, and eventually it will mean some very, very good opportunities financially, which is the whole point of having a job, I guess. But yeah, so I really just need your input. That's basically what I need, is what kind of things do you want to see? Do you want to see these kind of things? Obviously, this is more of an explanation. So normally I will just be telling you about things that are going on, anything that happens, anything, I don't even know. Literally just talking for however long this video ends up being. Obviously today, yeah, I'm just more explaining it, but do any of you care, basically, is the thing. If you don't tell me you do, and then just make me make these videos and don't watch it. It's not a problem if nobody wants to see this stuff. I do not blame you. This is supposed to be a gaming channel. I understand that. If you have any ideas for adventure maps, mini games, anything like that, that we could do. Mini games is the wrong thing. Short games, small games, things I could do in like a couple of hours, like that kind of games. So no 50-hour AAA title or anything. Things like that, tell me, let me know straight away, especially adventure maps preferably. That's what I'd really like to find, some shortish adventure maps with really good stories. I'm not really one for the whole capture the monument, complete the monument kind of deals. They're fun, but that's not really what I'm about. I'm not really about the puzzles either. I like the ones with the stories, like Reverie. That's my only real example because I don't know too many adventure maps. I like those kind of ones. If anybody knows any of those that take me about an hour to complete, that's perfect, because the story's made for me and we can just have fun with it, like Reverie. Whereas with other series where we have to build, have to plan and do things in creative, and there's a lot to it. It's a lot more than just following along with the story and having some fun. But yeah, so I need to know about that. If that's something that you guys are interested in seeing, please send me some suggestions. You would make the world of difference, because I really want to be making videos like I used to. I want to be streaming more like I used to. I really do, but right now it's just not that possible. I'm hoping over the next couple of weeks I'm going to get more settled in and more comfortable with everything that's going on, and things should get a lot easier from there. Things should be much easier, and once it is, I can just slowly start doing a little bit more content-wise. But for now, this is how it's going to have to be. So yeah, let me know. That's all I'm asking. If you don't want to comment or anything like that, tweet me. If you don't want to tweet, just put it in a direct message or something on Twitter. I don't know, if you, for some reason, don't want to say things out loud. You're not the only one. I don't like commenting in public and stuff quite a lot of the time, and I don't really know why. But hey, there you go. So I think I've pretty much covered everything. I think I'm going to leave it there. If you guys have any questions about anything, or you want to know something, or I didn't say something, or if you remember what I was going to say earlier, because I really don't remember what I was going to say earlier, as well, throw it in the comments. I would like to end this with a little apology for disappearing, and a little apology for what probably wasn't a very exciting video. It's definitely better than that other one, man. I am so moody sometimes. That is definitely the English in me. But there you go. I am going to end it there, so I do want to thank you very much for watching, and especially if you got this far. And I do appreciate all of your continued support. The fact that there are still people who have made it this far. See, this is going to work. See, this is why it works, because I can say that I appreciate anybody who made it this far. Because if nobody made it this far, then it doesn't matter. It's like I didn't say it, but if somebody made it this far, then you are the best person ever. So there you go. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to go and talk to some people I have not spoken to in a very long time and have some fun on this server. Like I said, I'm going to put the IP in the description just in case anybody is looking for a great place to play. Definitely come check it out. And like I said, no promises, but hopefully 1.8 won't be too far off either. So there should be some exciting stuff going on with this server, and possibly a new series. But I didn't say that, so don't take that as fact. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. Honestly, it does mean a lot. It is an absolute. It will never get past me. It's an absolutely amazing feeling that there are people who actually are there. Again, this works because if you're not there, then, well, I never said it, so it's fine. But yeah, I do want to thank you very much, and things will be getting back to normal very soon. Yeah. I'll see you next time.